Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Dare to be Fickle Podcast. I am your host Blaze with a plethora of members of Fanfickle. With me I have pokepikoo.
Hello.
I have Fawn.
Hi, it's the Master Fawn here.
Waverunner.
Sup?
We got Crimson Glow.
Your future evil overlord of all things pony.
Yes. And we got Edrulz,
Hello.
also known as Epic Voice Guy. We got the Jasinator. Yes, that guy. We have Chaos Key 4013.
Wait, that's the name of the podcast?
Yes. Yes, the Dare to be Fickle Podcast.
There we go.
We have
30 seconds in, already derailing.
we have Skarf.
Is this the part where I see penis again?
Well, No.
I guess not. And finally we have Fawful the LEGO.
Hey everybody, it's me, Fawful the LEGO, stop motion animator extraordinaire.
Yes.
Wow, you're so
The tagline.
You can tell he rehearsed that, people.
It's like you and Fawn are just going down the list like I'm that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, and I do that, and that's one of my hobbies.
Yeah. That's technically incorrect because Fawn is in fact a girl.
Ah!
Ooh, not a guy.
That girl, that gal, that girl, that do that.
Okay.
Yes,
alright,
I think we established the fact
Not why I
that
was
it's
gonna go look.
I think we've established the fact that it's kind of a clusterfuck of people in this.
You were watching 24 hours.
Yeah, there is a total of 10 There's 10 people.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people.
I counted.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 10 of
One,
us.
two,
There
three.
is 10 of us.
Yeah, there's
There's
Alright.
20 of us.
not.
Oh, there's currently 10 of us in the podcast right now.
Yes.
Okay, so, all right. First things
over
first. This is the since this is the first podcast. Why don't we all establish what the hell is Fanfickle?
Fanfickle is a group channel led by like what?
I'm just shooting off like, let's go down the list again. Fanfickle
I mean, to be
is-
fair, that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh my
I
gosh,
know,
Skarf!
but it's like,
Okay,
This
let's
is a
let's have
Just let Fawn do it.
Fawn.
Let it be okay.
Okay, alright, so
This didn't
Fanfickle
last long.
is a group channel where all of us lovely people and a couple others that couldn't be in the call, we post random content, well, random gaming related content, like
I wouldn't say it's
what-
random gaming related because we're doing a couple. We'd be doing off topic that are not gaming as well. Like we're not like you
this?
can't say like this. Like you can't say that all of our comic dubs are going to be gaming related. I mean, yes, the first
okay,
comic.
you do have a fair point, but
Yeah.
well, and right now we're most famous for Palutena's Lost Guidance.
Thanks to Morquez.
Marquez,
Why-
genius best.
which
Why
the
did you
creator
delete
isn't
the- Why
What
did you
show?
delete the next episode that you had unlisted?
Chaos, don't spoil anything.
I didn't say what the next episode was. So
Well, Marquez already said in the comments of the first one that the next one was gonna be Lucas.
Oh, I wasn't Morquez. That was actually me because you know.
I thought it was Marquez. It looked like Marquez.
speaking
No,
of
it was the Fanfickle comments. So how were you supposed to know?
Speaking of Palutena's Lost Guidance, have any of you guys seen the Zelda Universe Palutena's Guidance with Alex the Autarch in it as Hades?
Wait, what
Oh,
now?
yeah.
I have not.
Alright.
I've not even
Spoiler
seen that.
alert.
Nope. I
Although
have not.
this is.
Let me
like to-
find it and I will show you.
Palutena's Lost Guidance. We must beat them to death.
Oh, we don't need to see that right now.
Ours
We don't need to
is,
see that right
has a-
now.
Okay, but I will say ours has its own charm. I will say.
Yes, ours has a amazing charm. Okay, so
Yeah.
what's next on the agenda?
Oh,
And
I would like
Skarf,
to
don't
take a,
comment.
I would like to take a moment to say something.
Yeah, what's up?
Go
Nico?
with us early.
Oh.
You want
Thank you. Okay.
I'd like to take this moment to say that we at Fanfickle Entertainment are at the utmost level of professionalism and are totally not being bullshit right here and right now.
Shut up, you died the monstro.
Stop!
Hey, Mom.
Stop using him as a monstro!
I'm not even hurt.
Okay, when I heard Monstro in the chat a couple of hours ago, I thought you guys literally meant like Monstro from Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts.
Pinocchio?
Yes.
No.
Specifically from Kingdom Hearts.
From Birth by Sleep, because Monster's a boss in Birth by
We
Sleep.
were talking
Is he really?
about.
Spoilers?
Yes.
We were
It's.
To a 7-year-old game.
Play the game.
Okay, so what were you saying,
Oh
Fawn?
my god.
Well,
Play
we
the
were
game.
talking about the Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we can talk about
Anyway,
that for a minute.
moving on to relevant things.
Yes, relevancy.
All right, so everyone, what kind of games have you guys been playing lately?
Well, I've been playing a lot of Binding of Isaac.
Oh god.
I've been
Guild Wars.
trying to.
Mostly Guild Wars.
Oh,
Everyone's interrupting each other.
I've been trying to. Yeah.
Let's go
Well, I've
in
been
a
trying
specific order.
to. I've been trying to play through and beat Xenoblade Chronicles because I've had that game since it released and I've yet to beat
Good
it.
choice, my friend. Good
If you
choice.
want to know where I'm at, I am at episode 78 of Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of the game.
Oh,
Speaking
at least
of
you're
his
done.
Speaking of his Let's Play,
Oh
his
my
next
God.
LP is Pikmin 3.
nice.
Oh,
Why are we
Yeah.
talking about Chuck?
Wait, did he just
Because
open
I was
that?
talking
Oh, no,
about
I
Xenoblade
wanted-
Chronicles.
He's basically talking
I
about
watched
where
the
he.
video for myself. God damn it.
We can't hear you, Wave.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I want to see the video from myself, kinda.
Okay, well, you can watch the video later. No interruptions, please.
Right.
Anyway, so
So-
yes.
Make sure not to click away from this video, though.
Skarf, I just read your tweet. It's the truth.
Wait, what? What about a tweet?
I
What?
just read Skarf left a tweet about.
Okay, we need.
Okay, we need to stay on
Alright.
topic here.
Okay, so
How
Stay
about?
on top, bitch.
Okay, so hey, Wave, Pokey, how about that Super Mario Maker?
Yes, this is pretty
Sweet.
great.
Hey,
You know, when you're
Mario
not
Maker.
facing a
Oh
complete.
wow, Blaze!
fucking
What? Forget about Skarf, why don't you?
I
Oh,
talk about Mario Maker at times.
Oh, you
You really don't read the chat, do you?
No, I really don't.
He was talking
I
to
was not
Blaze.
talking to you.
We are professionals.
Okay, so you too then.
Hashtag we are professionals.
Professional. At what point do we call ourselves professionals?
Once we hit
Never.
100,000 subs.
Never.
I don't know.
We never
I don't
call
think
ourselves
there is such
professionals.
thing as a professional. I know of a professional.
We
Shut
will
up!
never
No,
be them.
obviously there are things professionals. Cats.
what about cats?
I was just
They're
about to do
professionals.
that. You fucking asshat.
Okay, alright, we're getting off topic again.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
What
Super
was the
Mario
topic?
Maker.
Yeah, Mario Maker. Holy shit, that's a good game.
I want it.
So much fun.
I want it too, but I am going sparingly on what I spend.
It's
Yeah, basically.
it's just, I mean, it's just a tool set to make yourself your own levels, and it doesn't really have, but it adds so much. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it.
There's a
Show
lot of
ads.
depth. There's a lot of depth.
There's a lot of depth and a lot of creativity you can put into it. Or you can be boring and just put up penises.
Yeah, no, put
That's
a bunch
what I
of
do.
taquitos and have them
I
fill
thought
a
that's
bunch
what we had the stage builder in Smash 4 for.
So you know, if you could do things in the Smash 4 stage
I
creator.
think the only thing I don't like about Super Mario Maker is the fact that you can't make campaigns.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I totally would
Level by
make
level
the
kind of
9
thing.
circles of Fawn Hell if I could, but I can't.
Like,
I mean, with how
Four
good
great
Nintendo's been with
What?
DLC in the recent years, I could see them adding that.
true.
They
That-
are
that
adding
is
Mario
true.
2 and Mario 2 and what was the other game they're adding?
Are they going to add checkpoints?
Yeah,
They're
yeah, that's
adding
the,
Mario.
that's
They're
my
adding
big
Mario
suspicion.
2 tools, and there's another game. What's the other game?
Wait, they are adding
When am
Mario
I
2
gonna get
tools?
Hotel Mario DLC, Nintendo?
Yeah, there's DLC. There's gonna be DLC for Mario Maker, and one of the new tools is Mario 2, like the US Mario
Yeah.
2.
You mean the
Wait.
one where you throw the
I mean the
vegetables?
superior one.
Yes.
Man,
Oh
that
my
But
gosh! Holy
there
crap!
is
The
another.
US is
that would be
superior.
awesome.
Dude,
That would.
Scream
yeah, and then
Attack actually predicted something. Holy crap!
And then the other tool set is the
Please say Yoshi's Island.
Mario the Mario All Stars graphic style.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
that's
that's
neat.
actually cool. Okay, cool.
I'd love that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so anyway,
No, we're staying on topic,
Fawn really wants to move the fuck on.
No, I mean, yeah, Super Mario Maker is on topic, but
like I know you do.
Okay, can I?
no, but like, who else has played stuff? Like, what other games have we been playing?
Rivals of Ether is so good.
Oh man, I want it so bad though.
Spell that out, please.
Rivals of Ether. Rivals of Aether. Yes.
There, I put it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know of another thing I've been playing.
What?
Shovel Knight, Plague of Shadows.
Plague of
Yep.
I just
I need to play that still. Why am I still...
Okay, don't spoil the ending.
Don't say anything about it until Blaze finishes his Let's Play on the Fanfickle channel.
I still have to finish it myself.
Which you can go watch right
Well,
now,
I haven't
potentially
beaten
in
it.
description.
Is that even up?
Yeah,
description below.
two episodes of the Let's Play are currently up. The third episode is currently on hiatus because I'm currently working on bigger projects right now.
Like,
Okay, fair.
Wait, can I just say something?
Like calming
Hey, everyone
down the
listening.
dog.
If you play Plague of Shadows and after you fight Baz, talk to him again. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already did that. That's
Shush.
No, do you know what? Wait, you've talked to him in the base before. Well, you've talked to him.
Oh my gosh, Wave, stop it!
You know what he does, right?
Wave. Stop.
I played this
Just stop. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
You need to stop.
So
Okay.
other than all of those games, we've been playing a lot of Smash and Mario Kart in the Fanfickle group. There's been a lot of Mario Kart rage and Smash rage.
Unfortunately, because those are console games and because Chaos Key doesn't play with us that as often as we'd like, we got no footage to record.
Rest in peace.
I'm gonna try and get a capture card if possible. But,
well, because
you know.
I don't
Same
know
here.
when you guys are playing Smash.
Whenever you're at work, that's basically when.
Yeah, it's bad timing 101.
Yeah,
I will
basically.
say I will be off on Saturdays.
Oh well, we can't do it this Saturday because Comic-Con.
Well, you can't.
I'm working
well,
this Saturday,
you
but like
can.
next week onward, I will be like off on Saturdays. And I mean, I do work another part-time job on Sundays, but it's in the morning, so after that, I am free.
Oh well, maybe we can do. Well, maybe we can record a Let's Play of us playing Smash together on Saturday.
I would love to play, but I absolutely suck and
Or carts.
And you get
Cards. There's something you can do.
Yes,
I said carts.
Guys,
Mario
guys,
I know.
carts.
guys, you know.
Cards Against Humanity.
If any of you know me for like 5 seconds, you know that I get so salty when I play Smash. It is an infection that I have. It is like if I lose.
It's a force of
habit. It's an infunction, you could say.
Yes, basically. But
And it kind of, and let's be honest, it kind of takes the fun out of the experience, Vaughn.
I know it does, and I really want to get out of that habit. It's just like I've grown to be such a salty bitch that it's.
You could just be like me and not have like any emotions at all. Whenever I play something.
So basically, like the guy from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Oh,
Threw
Ben
away his
Stein.
emotions for that voice.
Bueller.
The first time I heard that was watching Ventrilo Harassment.
Professional podcasting, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna lie.
Yes.
But going on more
I
games
actually
that
did not like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I didn't like it.
Okay. Anyways. All right. Any of you guys play the? Any of you guys play the Mad Max game?
Blaze.
What?
Well, Piku wanted to say something.
I was. Yeah.
And you guys all just stomped over him like a little like the little Pikachu he is.
And yet you're still talking.
Anyways.
That's kind of a good point.
But another game, I've been playing recently, which I actually just found something really funny yesterday. Final Fantasy IX. There's this area you can go to. There's this area you can go to there very early. I forgot the exact name, but you can fight these grand dragon things, and they're essentially like end game enemies that are pretty much just made to kill the player. But there's one specific like spell you can get called like Limit Grove or whatever, which does non-elemental damage, which basically means 9999. And it'll kill in 2 hits. Thing is, you have to get the character that uses it to 1 HP to use it. So you basically just have to save state until you get to 1 HP, wait for like 30 minutes, and then you can kill one of them to get like 5 levels on your characters.
Well then.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I actually watched a Let's Play of it too, where someone just did that, and basically, because you know, like most like PS1 RPGs, they were like split up into discs, and like this one's technically a 4-disc one, and he got on disc because like near the end of disc 1, he was at level 38 to 40 by using this trick. It's so good.
Wait.
Final Fantasy
Just
9,
for
ladies and
one
gentlemen.
battle?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Oh boy.
Anyways,
Final Fantasy is funny.
Yeah.
So, who wants to hear what I'm playing?
Oh,
What?
okay.
Nobody wants to.
Okay, I have been playing Earthbound Beginnings.
GG.
Oh yeah. I heard.
Don't say anything or I'll murder you.
Wait, what, Skarf?
Don't say anything or I'll murder you.
Oh, alright.
About Earthbound
No.
Beginnings?
I have to play any of the Earthbound games still. I'm working on normal Earthbound, but
I need to go back and play the normal Earthbound.
I don't care
Or-
about Earthbound.
oh my god,
I
really
need to care about
enjoy
Earthbound.
It's one of
Feels
those.
like
It's one of those games that actually, gives me a good happy feeling.
I don't know.
I want Mother 3 to
How
come
many other
out.
games don't do that?
then you played Mother 3 and everything changed.
Yeah, remember
Yeah, I want that to come out.
Don't.
Lucas is one of my mains, so I need the game to come out.
Same with King.
Do you still think that the game will come to America? That's funny.
It's going.
It probably will.
Okay.
It will
It's gonna
in 10 years.
In 10 years.
What else?
In 11.
Well, I mean, I've been playing a lot of Splatoon.
Splatoon.
You're a kid. You're a squid. You're a kid.
Oh my god.
No, you're a kid, you're a squid, and then you're the squid girl.
No, you're a kid. You're a squid. You're a kid. You're a squid.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got that meme. How many more are we gonna fit into this thing?
Wait. You're a fawn. You're a lawn. You're a fawn.
That doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Nope.
Sorry,
Just nope.
Fawn, you lost it.
Nope.
It makes sense.
And you
but
probably
to her.
lost the
That was a
entire
Oh, yeah,
audience.
speaking of Splatoon, there's a new weapon that's getting released tonight.
Oh yeah, the tri bucket.
I wonder how that's gonna work.
The what bucket?
It's a
Try bucket.
a tri slosher, but I just call it a bucket.
It's like, is it like the normal slosher, but you like, it's 3 times the ink or something?
Well, it shoots
We'll
3
see.
separate bursts, and each burst is weak. But if you corner somebody and just wham them with it, you're just like dead.
I think
dead.
So basically like the Aerospray RG when you like corner them.
Aerospray is OP.
That sounds like I would still use the normal slosher just because it covers more ground in a short amount of time, especially in Turf Wars.
Well, it could be better for like other modes. Like,
I tried to like use this slosher, but I just.
it's fun sometimes.
So,
During the Art versus Science Splatfest, I equipped the slosher, and I went with this team. Shit, what was it called? I asked you guys to remember the names of these guys. Hang on a minute. I think I
no,
put
you
them.
didn't. I don't remember
Okay.
you ever saying anything about names.
Well, you don't even remember our Twitter password.
That was the fine thing.
To be fair,
Shots
nobody
fired! Shots fired!
Come on, Skarf. Skarf, I thought
It's
we had-
even better because his avatar has a fire on his fist, so it's actually shots fired.
Hey, I don't believe anymore. Trust.
Okay, I can't find it, but okay. I do remember that. All right. So one of the guys' names was Alex. He had a slosher too.
Okay.
So we went double slosher on the enemies. We won every single match.
Wow.
Like we got 10
Because
points.
you were
Like
dicks.
by the time By the time I was done playing it, and I was at 10.1 in my win streak meter.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Not a single match was lost. It was very close at multiple occasions, but I love the slosher. I mean, I never gave it a proper chance, I guess, but I love the slosher.
What team did you choose?
I'm Art. I was Art.
I was Art.
Good.
Good.
I think everybody here was Art.
Let's be honest.
European. Fuck you guys.
Let's be honest. None of us would be here right now if not for
you
Art.
feel sorry for me?
Well, I'm sorry that you...
Fucking sorry for me?
Well,
I am prideful in being a German.
I know, but I was just saying sorry
Ich bin
because...
sehr stolz auf meine Ehrenhaftheit.
Hashtag Fanfickle
What
International.
you just said.
I basically just said
Fawn,
I'm
are you
very
okay?
prideful in my pridefulness.
That sounds like a
Fawn,
fun.
are
those
you
to all
okay?
you
It's
German
okay,
viewers out
Fawn.
there.
Skarf
I will
said
not stop.
bye.
I will not
Skarf said
stop.
bye.
Okay, fine.
And I'm going to the
Where's the
shipping
pie?
folder.
Oh no! No!
Oh, no.
Yeah, for those who don't know,
Yeah.
a
Crimson
little
here is the
Crimson there,
resident
she's
shipper of the group.
Pikachu. Yeah, basically.
Yay.
Hyperventilating.
And Fawn is the
I was
resident
laughing.
hyperventilating laugher.
Okay. All right. We need to get back on track here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I was gonna
Any-
say something about a game until you guys started interrupting me. Has any of you
Alright.
played the Mad Max game?
No.
No.
I haven't even seen
I
the
want
movie, and
to.
I want to.
I
Okay.
know my
The
10-year-old
movie is
cousin.
so obviously
Play up,
gross.
My 10-year-old cousin got for his birthday the other day.
Why?
As a fan of the original, wasn't it? I watched the first two movies, I think, and I really liked them. But I don't know if I
Mad
can
Max
play it
and
again.
Thunderdome, was it? That was for the first two movies, or was Road Warrior the second movie?
No, Road
Oh yeah,
Warrior.
I think Road Warrior was the second one. The second one was where he was in the desert and then found the big oil thing, supply
Hold on, I
base.
shall return. Be right back.
Konami needs to sue them. They totally stole that name from the Synchro Monster.
Darn it. All right. Well,
They totally stole that name from that one League of Legends skin.
League of Legends, man. I really need to get back into that.
I ain't
No, you
touching
don't.
that game anymore.
Skarf, why not? We were such a good team.
I don't know. I'm just like,
I thought I was
Because he
your
couldn't-
support forever.
Because he couldn't handle your
Oh,
Super Saiyan swagger.
No, but I wasn't even a Super Saiyan. I was a mermaid.
You don't get the joke.
No.
I don't think Fawn's seen Dragon
think
Ball
it's
Z
abridged.
abridged. Yeah.
I've only seen like.
But you
50
just tell us about Super Saiyan swag. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, So, is that all of the game discussion that we're gonna do?
Pretty much, I guess.
I'm
You want to
playing
move on
Hero.
to?
I could gush over how Wario Land 4 is a masterpiece,
No,
but
Yeah.
no,
pretty good.
no.
Honestly, I kind of like Wario Land 3 more than Wario Land
yeah,
4.
it's
Oh,
just
gosh.
a beautiful man.
We opened up the can.
I honestly
Wait,
like
that
can
Wario
of
Land 3
worms?
more.
Close
Guys.
the can of worms. Close it.
All right,
That
all
Fawn
right.
keeps talking between us while we're trying to talk. Wait, well, Wario
Wario
Land
Land
4 was the
4.
one on Game Boy Advance, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I fucking love that game.
The
I
best.
I never finished it because I just hate the fucking me
And
having
I'm
to
back.
go through and then back and
Welcome
find
back.
a way.
Yeah.
I just never got used to that, but I'm probably gonna get that game again if I have the
I
time.
Oh,
I
man,
do
it's
love the
such a good
systems that
game.
they put in place. Like when you get that artifact and it's all of a sudden the dimension starts destabilizing and you need to get the hell out of there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We need to get
My-
the hell out of
My favorite level in that game is the fire level that becomes the ice level.
Oh,
yeah.
Fury Cavern. That's
Yeah.
actually one of my least favorites.
Yeah, but you gotta
Oh my
admire
God.
the
Really
unique
challenging on
level
like the
designs.
harder difficulties.
Yeah, and the sprite work in that game too.
All right.
Alright,
Yes.
So I
Yes,
guess after
right.
that, we should move on to our next topic.
Yeah.
Which is?
To close out the
Yeah, that's
podcast,
very good.
let's close out the podcast by going with our debate topic. At the end of every Dare to Be Fickle podcast, we're gonna have a debate, which we debate a little bit, and then we can have the audience chime in as well. Because that's why we have it at the end. So, for this episode's debate, why do you think the post-apocalypse is so popular in entertainment these days?
Can I go first?
Fawn could go first.
I think it's
always go first.
Well, I think it's because people have a natural curiosity of the unknown. And because most people are probably going to die in an apocalypse, there's always a wonder about what happens after that. Like, I bet you there were at least some dinosaurs that wondered what the frick happened after they all died. But...
Wait, they can't wonder. They're dead.
No, but it's just...
Unless
how
their
I
ghosts
know.
are wandering around everywhere.
I mean, that might
Dude, that sounds so metal. Dinosaur
No, but
ghosts.
I got what you meant. I got what you meant.
Yeah, so I feel as though it's just a natural curiosity of the unknown thing.
Yeah.
Alright, who else wants to
personally
go
wouldn't
next?
call it I personally wouldn't call it curiosity of the unknown. I don't think that really fits with that.
Personally,
Well, like-
It's if I can go, I think that post-apocalyptic got popular just because of trends. It's basically post-apocalyptic games, like zombie games, right? But zombie games are basically post-apocalyptic games, right?
Right. Most of the time, yes.
Yeah.
It's
that's
a
why
trend.
Sometimes they're
zombies.
not.
And everybody loves
Like
zombies.
Dead Rising.
all right.
Yeah,
well,
a lot of them at least.
Okay,
It's-
so well, in my opinion, all right, trends don't happen for no reason. Like when you get right down to it, you got to analyze like why something trends in the first place. Like for example, like the zombie apocalypse. Like why does everyone like the zombie apocalypse? It's really not because people like killing zombies despite popular belief. Most writers
I think that's
explore
part
the
of the
zombie.
reason.
Yeah, that's part of the reason, yeah. But the reason why most writers explore the zombie apocalypse is because they get to explore the slow decay of humanity. What's
that's-
really the biggest threat in a zombie apocalypse? It's the survivors
everyone else.
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Humans.
It's that
I mean, yes, the
that
trope
is
The trope was established in Night of the Living Dead, where everyone was turning against each other while trapped in that house, right?
Yeah.
Ever since then, they started expanding upon it. Mad Max's post-apocalypse.
now I
is
fucking know what you're. Now I know what you're referencing. I know what you're talking about. I know where you have that from.
Majora's Mask was almost going to be post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
It was about to be
Fallout was-
post-apocalyptic.
Fallout
It
was
was pre-
amazing
it was
with the
pre-apocalyptic.
post-apocalyptic theme.
And what
Well,
about
Avatar: The
Splatoon,
Last
though?
Airbender was going to be a
Fun,
post-apocalyptic.
shut up about
Yes.
Splatoon.
But Splatoon is post-apocalyptic.
Splatoon, yes,
It's
Splatoon
canon.
is a post-apocalyptic game.
Oh my god, it's not actually canon.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it is.
Yes, it is
Look at the
actually.
Secret
It is canon.
Scrolls.
Like it's
It's somehow
canon.
canon.
But
If you-
that doesn't matter to the game.
if you
Can
Can I
play.
talk about one of my favorite Japanese games that didn't get released in America, but the other
Yeah.
two games in the franchise did?
Is it Mother 3?
Yes.
No, that doesn't count.
That we can't call
Yes,
those
it does.
post-apocalyptic.
That
It's
game
not
has
post-apocalyptic. It's pre-apocalyptic.
Well, the end
No,
of the
it
game
is post-apocalyptic.
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, but-
don't
Yeah,
End of the
only a
game.
select few. Like, sorry, if you want to go past the spoilers, go to. This is where the spoilers mark goes.
Yes, that's
Right
There's a
now.
spoiler.
God.
The
Oh, God.
spoilers start here.
So,
Work
all right.
plays, right?
So,
I'll put a big,
So
I'll put,
in
put a
Mother
big
3
spoilers banner right at the center of the thing, so that
Does
people
the-
will
does the
know when
spoilers
to
end?
when to skip
No,
over it.
Skarf, they're just beginning.
What if I just have my
Okay.
So, Mother 3, the truth is that there used to be an entire world and not just the Nowhere Islands. but unfortunately, due to the humans it wasn't really explained what the humans did, but it was explained that humans eventually caused the ruin of the world, and that a few select people were carried by a white ship to the Nowhere Islands, where they could try and recreate Earth again, try and recreate life again, without the knowledge of technology or other sorts like that, like machine-based technology, not like the simple ones like like cotton gin. More cotton
have
gin
to be a
kind of
white
technology.
Honestly, I can respect games that have a more optimistic view on the post-apocalypse. Like, what other games out there that have that optimistic view?
Wait, are the spoilers over?
I don't know about post-apocalyptic games that have a more pleasant view, but I know a cartoon that has a pretty optimistic view on post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic.
Adventure time.
Bang, before you do this, I actually have a good game. I have a good game. So sorry, you can get Adventure Time, but the Dead Rising series is like a good advantage to that example of that. Sorry, not advantage, because there's a zombie apocalypse, but like society kind of continues on.
It's
And
because
they kind of just use it to their advantage, honestly.
It's not really an apocalypse. It's a mall apocalypse.
Hey,
Or no, like Dead Rising 2 and 3 go more into there's been outbreaks, but zombies are just a thing and everyone knows about them, and life just continues on except when there's a big outbreak.
Guys, are the spoilers over? Because Skarf left because spoilers.
Yeah, someone invite Skarf back in there.
No, I'm just gonna tell him spoilers over. Right.
Yeah, spoilers.
Okay.
They over.
Now let's have Fang continue.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Don't
Okay,
worry.
Okay, Fang.
Crimson, what's your?
Fuck you guys, scared me.
Sorry. All right, Fang. What was your thing you want to talk about?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The post-apocalyptic in Adventure Time usually centers around how everything kind of just started over in a completely independent way from the humans. There's like two humans may be in existence in this world, and everybody else is like a talking dog or a talking animal or a rainbow horsey.
Or a space candy that had sex with a human.
Nice wizard.
Or a giant rainicorn that speaks Korean.
Or just weird.
Why
Wait,
is that?
is that what she speaks? Korean?
Yeah,
she
no,
did.
that the
You
language she's
haven't
speaking is Korean.
Yeah, you haven't noticed, guys?
I thought it was
I mean, not
Japanese.
everyone knows what Korean is.
It was Korean all along. Why did you guys notice?
Or a vampire.
Basically, this means that you can translate her dialogue.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could.
That
Wouldn't
makes
be
me
quite as
question
funny,
if. That makes me question if fucking. If
What did
Ben
they
and
say?
Jake knows Korean. I don't know.
Well,
might.
Jake at least knows because
Jake,
he's the only one
Jake.
that can translate.
Yeah.
So if Jake can translate Korean, does that mean Bender can speak Korean?
Oh my god.
Wrong universe.
Oh my
Wrong
god.
universe.
That just blew my mind.
Everything got so meta.
Yes, it's almost like there is a man who voices that person.
Oh.
The voice.
Oh my god.
I
It's
need to
almost
know
as if
what's
this
going
obvious
on.
joke
You
is
went from
killing
a
me.
Or maybe that
Mystery
man, or maybe that man just read a script.
Wait a minute. I realized
How dare
Twilight
you
Zone.
have that accusation?
Very odd parents. Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait.
What about
Oh,
the Fairly Odd
Twilight
Parents?
Zone very godparents.
What about them?
I will park there
She
anymore.
doesn't need magic. She has very odd parents.
Okay, all right. So.
Okay, I actually have another another optimistic view on the post-apocalypse, and it's actually more adult. It's an anime movie known as Origin.
Oh, I
Never
think I've
seen.
that.
Nope.
I think I have.
All right.
Never seen.
Okay, so the premise is that scientists were looking towards making this new type of super plant, and they were researching it on the moon. The problem is that the plant got out of control, destroyed the moon, or like half of the moon, and then flew towards the Earth and basically completely took over the Earth and overgrew it in forest.
Majora's Mask style up in this bitch.
No,
when Dr. Eggman
was
destroyed. How come the planet didn't flood?
It did flood. That's what I'm saying. This is a post-apocalyptic world, but it's also an overgrown world that is taken over by a sentient forest.
So it's more like it's basically every soldier's dream.
It doesn't stop. It actually doesn't stop there.
Wait, didn't Nostalgia Critic like review a movie where the ending was basically that, except it was supposed to be like a good thing?
Oh,
I think it was like Troll in Central Park. At the end, the guy just, he takes over New York City and like grows all those plants.
That is horrifying. But no, that's that's not what it is. The movie itself actually takes place way far after that, and humanity is actually coexisted with the forest.
Cool.
So it's a very uneasy alliance, but they have an understanding with each other. So they're able to live in peace. Unfortunately, there's also those assholes that live in factories that want to destroy the forest and stuff like that. It gets a little cliched around the end, but
they must take over the world.
But there are a lot of unique aspects in it. Like, for example, a person can become part of the forest, and by doing so, their hair turns completely white, and they gain these powerful abilities. But if they don't keep it in check, they eventually get taken over by the forest, and they become like a tree.
Then we cut them down and make paper out of them.
That's dark. Yeah.
That's dark.
You actually get to.
No, I actually.
It's actually a really good movie because there's a lot of unique aspects of it. Because there's also a giant walking mechanized volcano in it.
What?
I don't remember that.
We're going Mario and Luigi up in this.
So take that for what you will.
Okay.
Damn.
I actually do have a
you can
counter
go first,
argument.
Piku.
Oh
me too. I have one too. but you
Post-apocalyptic, if you're talking about if you have a franchise going the post-apocalyptic route, no matter how good the game or series itself is, it has the potential. It inevitably just ends the series, in some way, shape, or form. Just like what happened in Advance Wars.
That was an awkward shift in tone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What the hell were they thinking to do something like that with Advanced Wars?
It was a change for sure.
I know. We never heard from another Advance Wars game ever again. Although, even though I'm not a fan of the series, my brother is really big on it. It's kind of really strange to see them do that and just do nothing else.
Right?
Yeah.
It could have just been money constraints and maybe not that big a demand.
Although to be fair, it's likely that Days of Ruin was such a commercial failure that they were like, you know what? Maybe we should stop.
Maybe.
Yeah. We all
have something
Dual Strike was good enough, and people and Days of Ruin has its cult following now, and we have plenty of games on the NES, and there's also Battalion Wars. I think we can cash our chips in now.
Guys,
I think another post-apocalyptic TV show or anime is probably Attack on Titan. Probably one of the most popular ones nowadays.
My god!
That's not. Technically, Attack on Titan isn't post-apocalyptic. It's before It's
Well,
more like
basically
a
it's-
long ago humans were almost extinct by the Titans.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's
which
true.
was a
wait.
post-apocalyptic. Like this is the end, almost the end of an entire species, and then they have to hide in what is essentially a little shelter that's above ground. Basically, think of the Titans as like your zombies, and then everybody else is just in a giant bowl of fruit and vegetables. And I'm gonna have some barbecue tonight. Barbecue
Yeah.
tonight.
All right, so
What I don't get is why didn't they
The main
just
characters
dig
in
the
that
ground?
Okay,
anime
okay,
are
I-
just, you know,
waiting
like,
about-
Titans, go!
guys,
Away!
you've been stomping over Piku for like 2 minutes. Let him speak.
And then
fine,
after
but,
Piku, can I like have I have an argument I've been waiting to say. for a
Okay,
while.
all right, Piku, then Wave.
Yeah, well, first of all, on the Attack on Titan thing, slightly off topic, but the PS4 Attack on Titan game apparently coming out next year looks amazing, and it's made by Platinum. So yeah, it looks so good. But going back to the post-apocalypse thing, I don't really have like a specific thing to show for it, but like more of like why people do it, because it's like kind of like essentially with post-apocalypse. Like, I think the main reason people do those kinds of stories is mainly just because you can do whatever the hell you want, because it doesn't have to be like a normal Earth anymore. Like, you could just go the standard, okay, the world's kind of fucked and there's a lot of things that try to kill you, but you could also do like with Adventure Time, like just make the whole world really weird for whatever reason. And there's just like a ton of variety with what you can do, so you can just kind of make up whatever the hell you want to do and just have as much fun or be as serious as you want to with it.
I know.
Yeah, the post-apocalypse like genre is kind of just a broad genre. Like you get a lot of different things. Like certain subgenres, they're like kind of like are more prevalent than others. Like, you know, I'm looking at like zombie apocalypse for one. But
Yeah.
You have like
But there's
there's
still-
so many interpretations, and it'll
You
probably
can do a
like,
lot with it.
Yeah, never get old. Speaking of that, do you have anything else to say on that, Piku?
No. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I think like Blazer's right about like why like certain people make things about post-apocalypse, like it's our greatest human fears and stuff. But I think there's even a simpler reason why it's so popular.
What's that?
Because people want to feel like badasses. They want to imagine themselves as
Mhm.
badasses who survive
yeah.
the apocalypse. Like the normal world, sometimes it gets boring. You just want to be like, you know.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yes, life gets exciting sometimes. But
Okay, so
Yeah.
what you're saying is that the post-apocalyptic is a wish fulfillment
Desirable.
power fantasy.
yes, you want to be that badass zombie killer who's a leader of a pack who can get things done.
Or you
Even
want to be
in
that
most, like,
badass in Mad
apocalyptic.
Max creating the ultimate car.
Yeah.
Created by the Angel Combustion himself.
Because
Why don't they have
because if
one
Pixar
thing
has
to
told us
say?
anything, it's that Cars sells money.
Ah!
Are you the Disney movie?
Well, why do you think the world's so screwed up, Walby? All the cars screwed up.
I don't know. Go read the Pixar theory that some theorists shat out. I don't know.
Okay.
Talk about
So
I wanted to
I-
say something about the post-apocalyptic thing. Like, I don't know if this counts,
Okay.
but speaking of back at the Attack on Titan thing being somewhat a post-apocalyptic, I was gonna say I don't know if this counts, but is
Oh, Faye had to go.
I don't have any knowledge on this, but is Neon
Crimson ha-
Genesis
Crimson.
Evangelion count as
Crimson had to go.
post-apocalyptic?
Yeah,
Oh,
Genesis
okay.
Evangelion.
Anyway,
Evangelion.
Oh, Evangelion?
Does Evangelion count as like
Uh,
apocalyptic something?
That's complicated. That's really the best thing I can
I
say.
haven't really seen Sega
Yeah,
Genesis.
I'm not an
shows.
anime guy. Go ask my dad.
Evangelion, it's like complicated. I honestly can't say whether it's a yes or no for that, just because. Like really, whenever anything Evangelion related is brought up, all you can actually say is just it's complicated.
Okay, okay, speaking of mechs, would you say that G Gundam is post-apocalyptic?
G Gundam. I don't know.
I
I never watched a lot of Gundam.
It's sort of in like that
have no
gray-ish
idea.
Okay,
area.
I
I'd say-
have an
just-
answer. I think I have. If you're thinking of something post-apocalyptic or not, is there a society that is kind of like comparative to the society we have today?
G Gundam
Like, it's not
is
like
a
Mad Max
society.
where everything's
People are
insane.
living. People are living like how they would normally would. So I
Yeah.
don't really know if
Yeah, I don't
G
think it
Gundam
counts,
was
like-
classified as a post-apocalyptic.
Okay, all right. Well, all right. Then
It's more
let's-
like we colonized into space. Let's just go with that.
Okay.
Sort of.
Then let's break it down. Okay, a post-apocalypse is a scenario where everything that we take for granted is no longer there, and we had to change our lifestyle just to survive.
Yeah.
So like in Stephen King's
Or
The
everyone
Stand,
dies.
where
Or when you go to
a 90
college.
a plague hits 99% of all the population, 99.9% of all the people, hits the population and hits a lot of important people.
You
And
know what?
so-
You what's another good example of a post-apocalypse? Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good one, actually.
Wait,
At least the
which one is
second. At least
that?
Dawn of the Planet.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes was the prequel. Dawn is
Right,
the
okay.
post-apocalypse. Rise is the pre-apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the newer one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
Was
good
that
movie.
actually
Just go
good?
see it.
Oh, okay.
I've
Really
actually
good
seen
movie.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's been on
Wait,
the
which-
TV a few times.
Wait, was there like a
Saw that.
shitty one app? Was there a shitty one before the new one?
No, Rise was pretty good too. Rise was pretty good too.
Yeah.
There were.
I've not
Rise
seen.
and-
I've not
Rise and
seen the
Dawn.
original.
The original
That's the
movies
one-
were. The original movies
That's
was
the one directed by what was that goth guy named?
Tim
Tim
Burton.
Burton. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a reimagining actually. The original Planet of the Apes was way different and way old. Like
Yeah.
like the premise was that it was a different world and the humans were actually dumb and the apes were like legitimately the dominant species and we were like the dumb people, like the naive.
Who's to say that isn't how it is here?
Ha!
Oh!
Shots fired.
It was designed as a social commentary, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Humans are terrible,
resist.
YOLO.
All right. So, all right. Debate is over. Okay. In your opinion, worst post-apocalyptic movie ever?
Ooh, that's
Waterworld.
tough.
Waterworld.
I don't know.
Waterworld.
I don't really watch a lot of post-apocalyptic movies and stuff.
Any movie with CGI cartoon
Hey.
characters.
You guys-
Any,
Where they
any,
go
oh,
into-
You know
I
what?
got a perfect answer.
You know what, Blaze?
Any apocalypse.
You know what, Blaze?
What?
After Earth.
Oh, say that. I
You
was
know
gonna
what?
say any
You know what?
apocalyptic movie with Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Okay. You know
Will
what?
Smith.
No,
I
that
don't know.
After Earth may be bad, but at least it's funny. I got a worse movie.
Yeah.
No.
You know what's
not
worse?
even.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
even
no, no, no.
funny.
God,
It is
What's
like
worse?
Battlefield Earth.
Oh.
okay, yeah, that one.
I don't watch
That
a
one's
lot
actually pretty bad.
I
Yeah.
don't watch a lot of post-apocalyptic.
controversial. You can. Well, I have a controversial one. I wouldn't call it the worst, but it's something I think is kind of overrated, like The Walking Dead.
Oh, The Walking
Oh,
Dead.
yeah.
Yes,
That's The Walking
I
Dead,
so I can't
completely
really say
agree with you.
Game or the show?
The show.
The
Oh.
show.
I completely agree with you. There was a lot of bullshit in the show. Like,
I like
don't know,
the
I don't
games,
really watch-
story-wise.
there is
Yeah, I
there
don't
is
watch
actually
Okay, real talk.
Yes.
Real talk.
I know.
The
I only know some
idea,
purple
the
fucker.
entire idea of a zombie apocalypse is stupid.
It is. It really is.
Just the
That's why I
idea
like-
of, just the idea of
Because it will never happen.
carcasses coming to life and taking over the world is stupid. You ever notice how in every single zombie apocalypse scenario, the military is nowhere to be found? That's because they
That's
know
why
that
I
the
love
military would
demonizing.
wipe all the zombies out immediately. Not to mention, most zombie apocalypses happen in the U.S. It's very hot in the U.S. The sun would literally make the dead carcasses like fall apart immediately.
Actually,
There would be no
yes.
zombie
No,
apocalypse.
Florida has
Game theory said so.
Okay.
That's why
There's
Florida
actually
has it.
But hey,
Shut
that's
up
just
with
a
that, but
theory.
right.
a
No,
zombie
like,
theory.
Right at the end.
Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Actually,
Jason, your voice.
there's actually a good point that my mom actually brought up about a preview in Fear the Walking Dead, the new series that spins off that explains what's going on and stuff like that. In the preview, she was watching it and she noticed that the police were like unloading their clips on these walking corpses, right? And they weren't dying.
Yeah.
And she said, okay, this is a world where apparently zombie movies never existed. That's the explanation. That's like the hand
Oh my
waving
god,
explanation.
yes,
That's the hand waving explanation that the writers gave. There was no such thing as a zombie
know what?
movie in
Yes.
this world. But
oh my
But-
god, yes. That
but-
kills every zombie apocalypse movie ever. That, like, seriously, if that happened, everyone would be okay, not everyone would be prepared, but there would be a lot of people who would be at least cautious. It wouldn't be screwed.
Okay, but what?
okay, but
Okay, so but Blaze, what's the but? What's the but?
But she dictates, okay, you're unloading everything you've got into this guy who's not dying. Wouldn't common sense dictate that if it's not dying, you aim for the fucking head?
Well, to be fair, human society
hearts?
doesn't really know what the fuck common sense is. Let's be real here.
Yes, but
Yeah.
all right, but here's the logic. Bam, 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 bam. Oh shit, he's not falling down.
all right, guys.
Let's kill the brain.
All right, I
Well,
gotta
but
leave
humans
early.
don't have brains.
And I,
All right, we
really-
should
I
wrap
don't
this
know.
up.
Yeah, we're actually
we
pretty
don't
much
get
done.
paid enough to shoot the brain. We don't
Yeah.
get
Alright,
paid
I'll
enough to
stick
aim for the
around.
brain.
Anyways, okay, so what do you got? All right, so this ends this episode of Dare to Be Fickle. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments on what you think Post-Apocalypse is all about. What's your favorite post-apocalyptic movie or video game? What's the worst post-apocalyptic movie or video game? And we'll see you next time on the Dare to Be Fickle podcast. Say bye, everybody.
Also, do you want to be in the apocalyptic
Adios.
Bye.
world? Bye.
I'll be sure
Bye.
to talk about this on Fawful the LEGO.
Goodbye.